Dreams have become quite the hot topic in Sumeru, and many people are excited to share the dreams they've seen at night. The same goes for me. The last time I dreamed was when I was but a little child, so I can't help but feel excited and nostalgic about dreaming.
Oh, right. Everyone...
Yes, we organized an event to give everyone with new dreams a platform to freely share their... And thus our event, a moment of dream.
So, it's kind...
You could say that. We hear all sorts of wild and fabulous stories every day. Really.
Yeah, but to us, dreaming is as normal as breathing. Wait, but if there are free drinks and snacks involved, then...
Oh, really? So you mean...
But no need to get so excited.
No. We need experienced participants like you. Please allow me to address you two as dream experts.
Oh, expert?
Now you seem interested. Please, follow me. Rest assured. You'll...
Wow, how accommodating. Sign us up. But wait, Paimon's getting ahead of herself again. Why aren't you saying anything? All right.
Very...
Do you know what's the most important part of being an expert?
Well, I suppose it must be accumulating knowledge and sharing your experiences?
Nope! It's all about the title! From now on, Paimon will be known as Paimon, the Dream Expert!
Oh, okay. Sorry to interrupt, everyone. We finally have some real dream experts joining us. Esteemed experts, this way, please. Now, if anyone has any questions...
They must be dream experts from another land. Great!
Oh, I have a question. Me first! Me first!
No rush. Everyone, please line...
Whoa, Paimon didn't expect them to be so enthusiastic.
My question is simple. My everyday life is very difficult, so I would like to become a slime in my dreams. How can I do that?
Oh, Paimon knows! Paimon's had this kind of dream before, so she knows a thing. The first time, Paimon became an animo slime. Paimon was shot by an adventurer's arrow and flew in the sky all night long. The second time, Paimon became a dendro slime. A group of kids thought Paimon was a radish and pulled out all the grass on her head. Oh, it was super painful. The third time, Paimon became a cryo slime. In the end, Paimon was captured by a chef and turned into a smoothie. And the fourth time, Paimon became a powerful Geo slime and went to take revenge. But then the boar showed up with all of its relatives and Paimon...
Wait, why did all of your dreams end so tragically?
Because slimes are monsters, even though they look cute, they usually cause trouble and end up getting killed by adventurers. Things don't tend to end well for monsters. Believe Paimon.
I suppose you're right. They are monsters, after all. I just want to experience a different life, but it seems that becoming a monster would be even worse than my current life. Maybe I'd be happier if I became just a regular finch. Or fish.
Looks like being an expert is way easier than Paimon imagined. Next!
Oh, it's my turn. Esteemed expert, I want to know what posture I should sleep in so I can have the same dream as the one I had last night.
to be helping. First, why don't...
Oh, it's quite ordinary. I sat and chatted with my...
Why don't you just find your wife and talk with her? There's no need to wait for a dream.
Well, unfortunately, she passed away.
Oh,
No, it's fine. I didn't make that clear. I just want a chance to see her again.
yeah, it's not really about posture. What you think about right before falling asleep is probably way more important.
Oh, is that all?
Think about it. If you're the one thinking about her, and you're the one that'll be dreaming about her, then it'll be easier to connect.
You do have a point. I'll give it a try.
Oh, my turn, my turn. I want to know the name of the plant in my dream.
I want to bring the souvenir box to my room into my dream.
I dreamt of a raven flying over the wasteland last night. Does that have any kind...
Hey, no rush! One at a time! Their questions were way too difficult. We don't actually know anything more than they do. We're just more experienced dreamers, that's all. You do have a point. It's more rewarding to explore and contemplate the meaning of a question than to focus right now. These people are like wanderers who've starved for 3 days and 3 nights and are desperate to replenish their energy. Any explanation they get now is like pure sustenance to them, no matter how good the explanation really is. Oh, and now that Paimon has said that, you know who comes to mind? Bingo! If she was here, she'd probably be making some similar analogy. Unfortunately, she's super busy right now and may not have time for gatherings like this.
Dear experts, we have another guest who would like to consult you.
But you saw how we answered all the questions just now. We're not really...
Ah, but this guest?
My question is, why didn't you immediately tell me about such an interesting place? Huh? Nahida, how did you get here? Interesting events like a moment of dreams don't happen every day after all. No matter how busy things are, I'd still set aside some time to check it out. Anyway, I really didn't expect to meet you here. Oh, right! If there's anyone that understands dreams, it's you! You should be able to help us answer all these questions. You're not wrong. All right, they can ask me anything. The more interesting, the better. Huh? What's wrong? You were all so excited a minute ago. Why the sudden... Even so, it's not like I look super intimidating or anything, right? And in terms of reputation and renown, you've also done many great things in Sumeru, yet they didn't even flinch at you. Alas, the interesting questions have all vanished in an instant. Oh, that's not true. I don't want to get in the way of the original purpose of a moment of dreams. Now the atmosphere here is like water poured into a container. The water is more secure and settled, but it has lost its free flow. I just want it to be another drop in the water, not the cold and restrictive container. She's sulking. Hey! It's all right, everyone! No need to be shy. The Dendro Archon...
All right. I'll give it a try.
Oh, it's the slime guy.
Hey, drop the nicknames, would you? Besides, I don't want to become a slime anymore. Maybe a finch or fish is more suitable for me.
I see. So you want to become a small animal in your dreams, right?
I guess I just want to experience something different. My everyday life is nothing but the same. The sky is right above me, and the ocean just over the horizon, yet I remain...
So you want to experience something new in your dreams? Sorry.
Because if I don't work, I won't have any Mora. Sure, I don't want to be out hammering nails and cutting wood every day, but I have aging parents and young children to take care of. By the time this all dawned on me, I realized that my life has already been filled to the brim by trifling matters.
But if that's the case, then even if you became a flying bird or swimming fish, you will still be hammering nails and cutting wood in your dreams. The reason is you've already been caged. It doesn't matter what your physical body turns into. Your mind will still be...
Really? That sounds pretty
I don't know everything that you're going through, but how about replacing your hammer?
Huh? Replacing my hammer?
That's right. Having worked for such a long time, you of all people must know what makes a good hammer.
Well, of course. A good hammer needs to be heavy enough to drive the nail in with just a couple taps, and the handle has to have a good grip to it, not too smooth. Come to think of it, I haven't replaced my current hammer in quite some time.
You should replace it. Then decorate the handle with something you like. Maybe some ornaments, fur, or hard leather wrapping.
That makes sense.
A new sense of adventure often begins with the... You don't need to become a bird in the air or a fish in the sea. You only need to do your best in life, and all those things you cherish will become your source of happiness.
Yes. Yes, I get... I'll go and pick out a new hammer right away. No, I should make one of my own.
That's our Nahida. Only you would know how to get right to the heart of the problem. Actually, I didn't... Huh? I gave him that advice because I once saw a worker doing the same thing. Whenever he became tired, he would look at some names on the handle of his tool. After a moment, he'd start to smile. It really surprised me at the time. My guess is that the names on the handle were of important people to him. After observation, I know this kind of behavior motivates people. But why is that? Is it because of excitement, anticipation, or helplessness? I really don't know. Oh, Paimon gets what you mean. Huh. Paimon had no idea it takes... That's why I was a bit nervous just now. But luckily, seeing his happy face in the end... Don't mind me, though. This is just my way of learning. Hey! Don't forget about Paimon! Everyone knows that Paimon's also super skip... Thanks, you two. That makes me feel a lot better. Let's move on to the next question, shall we?
I already asked the experts my question earlier. What should I do if I want to see my deceased wife?
Longing for the deceased. Even if you keep reliving those beautiful memories, it'll only hide. If your wife were still alive, she certainly wouldn't want to see you like this, would she?
No, I suppose not. But I don't know. Maybe it's because I miss her too much. She even remembers each and every dream. After I wake up and then continue dreaming again later, we can pick up...
That's really amazing. Statistically speaking...
It's almost as if my wife has obtained a second life in my dreams. But the more vivid she appears, the emptier I feel, and the more pain...
Maybe all of this is rooted in your deep longing for her. Were there any unresolved matters or regrets between the two of you?
I don't know. I suppose I really felt like I was ready to move on. I wouldn't be so hesitant now if it weren't for these hyper-realistic dreams I've been having.
Huh. You know, they say that whatever's on your mind... But dreams are, and will forever be, just dreams. It's not good to be overly obsessed with dreams. All it'll do is fill up your mind and eat away at your thoughts.
Yes, I know. That's why And it's probably not good to let her... Anyway...
I'm a little worried about him. I hope he can find a way to cheer up soon. I think I can handle things from here. You don't need to stay here if you find it boring. You're here to have a good time, after all. you feeling any better now?
Yes. I think the Dendro Archon made a really good point. I need to... Now that I think about it, my wife and I know where that place exists in reality. But at the same time, I feel as if I should go. Otherwise, I'll keep on... Once I can stop dreaming about that place... Actually, you two are adventurers, right?
Yeah, it might also... Even if you can't see your wife there.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and... Are you headed off to some interest? Huh? Wait, aren't you supposed... I just finished, and they really got a lot out of it. Anyway, it looks like you're going somewhere.
Oh, there's no need to trouble you, great Dendro Archon.
No need to stand on ceremony. Besides, I wanted to use this opportunity to discuss with you some...
Huh. I didn't know the great...
I'm not all... It's always nice to go for a leisure...
Huh. Do adventurers often go to places like this? Huh. I guess so.
So, this is where you always meet your wife in your dreams?
Yes, for the most part. Our place is on the summit, just up ahead. When I saw her in my dreams, we didn't do anything but talk about ordinary. I'd tell her about our daughter, Haidar, and she always listened. She would also reminisce about the past with me, telling me it feels like no matter how long we may chat.
Sometimes, it's the little... This is the part I'm a little puzzled about. I am very familiar with dreams, and normally, they lack logic and continuity. But you said she could remember what you had told her before, right?
That's right. She always listened to me carefully in real life, and now, she always surprises me with some details from our lives in the real world. The fact that she can remember...
Whoa, that's pretty weird. Well, dreams are kind of weird to begin with. However, the problem is that his dreams have too much structure and continuity. Most dreams are far more fragile than you can imagine. For example, a loud noise outside your window in the real world could cause your dream self to get loaded into and fired out of a big cannon. Another example. If you're thirsty in the real world, then you might find yourself trudging through a desert in your dream. But the appearance of your wife seems unusually stable and unaffected by any outside interference. Statistically, this should be extremely rare.
I don't understand it either. But I have no reason to suspect or reject these dreams. They're too beautiful.
But I still want to figure out the how and the why. These kind of dreams are novel to me as well. That's why I want to have a look at the scene your dreams have been taking place at. Let's go. Just think of it as a nice little hike to the top of the mountain. Well, he really wasn't kidding. This place definitely isn't safe. No matter. We'll just finish them quickly. Huh? Are you good? Of course. This is all... taking a nap. Paimon wouldn't mind spending some time.
I've yet to see anything strange about this. I do not plan to deny the power of longing. Such an intense but unquantifiable emotion could indeed have the power.
His wife must be a real... Huh? Wait, where'd he go?
Oh, so you were waiting for me here? Well, guess what? When the Dendro Archon said she wanted to come with me, I'll bring Haidar once I'm more familiar with the...
Huh? What's wrong with him? There's nobody there.
Wait, Minar. Don't go that way. It's dangerous.
Uh-oh, he's gonna fall! Catch him!
Luckily he didn't fall. But...
He's in the dream now. What he said just now matches almost
Oh, so he fell asleep.
I find it a little strange as well, but we mustn't awaken someone while they're sleepwalking.
Minar. Where's Minar?
Oh, good! You're
What happened? Huh? Sleepwalking? Oh, right. It was all just a dream. The moment I reached the summit, I saw my wife, Minar, sit. After I introduced her to you, she seemed a little flustered and started walking away. And then she seemed to suddenly disappear. A strong wind. When I realized something wasn't right.
That sounds pretty wild.
I don't think so. I slept a lot yesterday, and I don't feel very sleepy now.
Maybe we've affected the way his subconscious constructs dreams by following him here. Anyway, all that matters is...
I think I know what happened now. I'm sorry.
Let's head back now. Don't come back to this place again for the time being.
Oh,
Nahida, what's on your mind?
We still don't have enough evidence to work off of, so it's hard to draw any reliable conclusions yet. But I'm concerned that Ilmon's case may not be unique to him.
Oh, right! Come to think of it, there were lots of people from the event who had vivid memories of their dreams.
Right. And not only at a moment of dreams, there may be people like this all across Sumeru. We need to understand what's happening and the rate of its development.
Then there's no time to lose! Stop standing there, Ilmon! Let's go!
Oh, you're back already. How'd it go?
We have an emergency on our hands. Please notify everyone here that while they can continue to discuss their dreams, they mustn't try to visit or recreate.
What? All right, if that's... But could you at least tell me what happened? I see. I never knew even a dream could be so dangerous. Don't worry. I'll be sure to notify all the event participants and inform the other staff members about what is using the event registration list. I should be able to contact more people that were interested in dreams and warn them.
Thank you. That would be
Let me confirm if all of today's participants are still here. Atta has already left. It seemed that he was on his way to make a hammer, so that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, wait Has anyone seen Katya? Has she already left?
Oh, I think she already left. She said
Oh no. Did she want to look for the...
Can you tell us where she went?
yes, she did briefly mention it. Somewhere near Chaudhary Cave.
Alright, thank you. Welk, please help us tell the others not to do anything reckless.
Sure thing.
Look! She's sitting over there! And surrounded by monsters!
Come on, let's rescue her. I see everything.
Loba! Get... Help! My dinner is attacking me! Let's dance! Hey? Huh.
Quake! Stabilize!
She seems to be in the same condition as Ilman earlier.
Yes, but luckily she hasn't been injured or jolted awake yet. Let's care.
See you tomorrow, Professor Aisha. Huh? Why am I back here again? Dreaming? Oh, I see. It was all just a dream.
Huh? What?
Nearly 20 years, and it still hasn't bloomed.
Does it have something to do with your dream? Please.
Sorry. I'm still feeling a little... All right. Where to start? Right. This plant. So, she was a good friend of my parents, and my first real tutor. She was, in addition to her extraordinary academic talents, she was also skilled in combat, and would accept luck.
Oh, so you mean...
Yes. When I was about 10 years old, she told me that she must go look for the secrets of the Abyss. And I grabbed hold of her and wouldn't let go. I didn't know what the Abyss was. I just knew that she was like... She hugged me, and we cried for some time until I fell asleep. When I woke up, I was already back home. She still decided to leave, but had left behind a letter for me saying that I was the person she cared for most in this world. She claimed that investigating the Abyss could help more ordinary people protect the people and things She had obtained some important evidence during her past adventures. If she didn't set off right away...
Guess Ad Astra Abyssosque isn't just a slogan.
She left a seed in the letter, telling me that if it sprouted and bloomed, then she'd come back no matter what sort of risky situation she was in. She said she looked forward to seeing me all grow, but strangely, I've tried watering it, feeding it, everything I could think of. I even went to ask the Immorta researchers.
May I have a look at the plant?
Of course. I was hoping...
Let me see.
Huh? We've never seen that. She looks a little unwell. Rita.
No, I immediately understood what's happening. This plant is not known to the academic world. It's a new species that our teacher managed to cultivate by some special means. Judging by its features, I can tell from the moment it sprouted, it'll never be able to bloom.
It can't be.
It means that this Professor Aisha she keeps mentioning might have foreseen the danger and was prepared to never return. From my experience observing people, she would undoubtedly regard this as a brutal revelation. When forced to confront such brutal truths, people may break down and... I know she has to face the truth, but at the same time...
Yeah, that's a tricky one.
But wouldn't that mean I'm just pushing it all on you?
It's all right. There are all kinds of people, and the examples you observed are just the most extreme cases. Let's go back and tell her.
Huh? It'll never bloom? But how's that possible? If a plant is unable to bloom, doesn't that mean it can't reproduce either? All that's left for it to do is slowly wither away. Are you saying she never intended to return?
But she meant well. Since the separation was inevitable, she hoped that you would be able to come to grips with such a cruel parting a little later in life. Yeah, her love, care, and attention to you.
I guess she had hoped that you could understand and respect her choice.
I see. Sorry, I don't want to sound ungrateful, but the dreams are so beautiful. I really thought she had come back. I had so much to tell her.
These dreams may not be as pure and beautiful as they seem. Some kind of power may be exploiting your feelings. Yes, so with that in mind, until our investigation is completed, please return to the event and ignore any further temptations from your dream.
I see. Thank you for... Otherwise, I wouldn't have anything left to remember her by.
Thanks, Traveler and Paimon. She seems to have finally accepted the truth. I saw her waver the moment it was almost like a gentle rain.
It's because people have something called
empathy?
By the way, you said there may be something that's trying to exploit...
Yes. What's common between Ilmon and Katya's cases, and now, they get to meet the people they cherish in their dreams again. Instead of interpreting it as a result of their longing, I have to consider a more antagonistic explanation.
Yeah, they're just causing these people to dream.
This is exactly what we need to investigate. Anyway, let's pay another visit to a moment of dreams. I have a bad feeling about all this. We're back. How's everything here?
I am so sorry, Great Dendro Archon. Because of your warning, we've brought dreamers here even if they were completely unaware. But some of them have already fallen asleep, and they haven't woken up for a long... A moment of dreams is just a small interest group.
Just as I expected.
It's the Dendro Archon. She's back.
What happened? Why have we been gathered here?
Many of you here have been experiencing some beauty, but I'm sorry to tell you that based on our investigation, before we learn the truth, please don't try to recreate the scenes in your dreams. Whatever you see, don't be tempted by them.
Huh? But...
I don't think it's a big deal. Aren't we just dreaming? It's not like dreams will have an effect on others.
We've already met 2 people who ran off to the countryside alone and got caught in dangerous situations by falling to the temptations in their dreams.
That's right! These aren't just dreams! It's serious!
All right, I get it.
So does that mean once we have some conclusive results from the investigation, we can continue?
Yeah, I still want to visit my sister in my dreams. I'm sorry if what I'm about to say sounds a little offensive, Great Dent. We had a discussion with the folks who just arrived here. In all of our dreams, we were able to reunite with people. They all seemed as if they were alive again, which makes us reluctant to wake up.
Yes, that's also what we've observed in our
So if the results of this investigation would mean an end to those dreams, that'd be quite cruel. All of us understand the danger, but perhaps you can't quite understand just... I don't think everyone will be on board with the plan to abandon these dreams before the conclusion of the investigation. They'll at least want to meet the people in their dreams one last time and say...
We've never had such a difficult situation before. It appeared...
So they still want to return to their dreams despite knowing the danger?
That's right. Compared with these sweet and beautiful dreams, our warnings of danger are dull and emotionless. It looks like the situation will inevitably spiral out of control. The more time we waste, the more people will ignore our warnings and return to their alluring dreams.
So, what should we...
Seems we have to go into a dream and find out the truth for us. HarsH, is there anyone here who's...
let me think.
Good. Please...
This lady refused to heed our warnings and fell asleep here a little earlier.
She's only asleep and hasn't started sleepwalking. It seems she hasn't sunk too deep into her dream yet.
Do we also need to fall asleep if we want to?
Don't worry about that. I'm lesser alert now. Don't be nervous. Just close your eyes. You slowly wash over the shore.
What's wrong, Traveler? You look a little disoriented. Really? Paimon didn't notice anything. Anyway, seems like we've made it into the dream.
I thought we would arrive at some familiar scene, but...
Whoa. So many...
Theoretically, we should have gone straight into Debbie's dream. Anyway, let...
Nice and spicy. Let the show begin.
Keep back!
Huh? A door? Wonder where it could lead. Well, it's not like we have any other way to go now. Let's go in and have a look. Hey, this place looks familiar. Isn't it Puspa Cafe? Oh, Paimon sees Debbie. She's right over there. Looks like we've come to the right place.
These alluring dreams often portray a scene from real life, which concurs with our previous find.
Really? But what about that space we were in just now? You can't mean this is another collective dream?
Yes. Given that so many people have been experiencing these beautiful compared to an interconnected dream, independent individual dreams would be much harder to match.
Ah, Paimon gets it now. Well, oh, but there are some other people next to her.
If this space is exclusive to Debbie's dream, then the others beside her are most anyway. We should confirm.
Huh. How do we do that?
Just leave it to me.
The coffee here still tastes the same as ever. You two have traveled all around Teyvat. Surely you've all tasted better coffee than this.
I suppose so, but no matter how good things may be elsewhere, nothing beats the taste of home.
That's right. It's hard to change your tastes. Anyway, here's to your return home. Welcome back, everyone.
Everyone hold hands.
Huh. How could they be? Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
Huh? She sounds... I've confirmed that this dream belongs only to Debbie, because I'm unable to hear...
So, this is the power. Paimon, I better watch.
Don't worry. I don't often use my powers like this. It's rather impolite. Alright. I need to get myself ready. It won't be easy to break it to her, but there's...
The Great Dendro Archon! What brings you here?
I'm sorry to interrupt your celebration, but... Have you noticed that what's happening here doesn't quite match up with your memories?
I don't quite understand.
I get it. The Dendro Archon is trying to say that it's a once in a...
Hey, how about a cup of coffee for all of you? My treat. We just returned...
Memories.
Think carefully. You of all people should know what really happened to them. Are you sure that meeting here and chatting the day away like this isn't just a product of your own wishful thinking?
Yes. The reports from the Steambird were true. The shit, and I never heard from Basima and Gaspard.
Hey, come on now.
Yeah, trust your memories.
I get it now. But since it's my dream, it doesn't matter if this is real or not. I enjoy the way things are here. I no longer have to face the tragedies of real life. These friends mean the world to me. Nobody else can understand me like they do. There's nothing wrong with continuing this dream. Is there?
I'm worried that if you were to continue dreaming like this, the lines between dreams and reality will... These dreams will always give you what you want, while reality remains full of pain and difficult situations. If you're not...
Don't worry. I still have control. I won't let it go that far.
Are you sure?
Hey, how about we put all this troublesome stuff aside and get back to our coffee and snacks, Whether it's just a dream or real life,
You can't just brush off something like this. We don't even know how you people got here or where you even came from. Sorry.
No, it's all right. I understand.
It seems that for now, this place is still relatively harmless, but I wonder if there's any way to go deep.
Huh. Now that you mention it, I once heard a strange voice tell me that there's an entrance here. I'm not interested in checking it out at the moment, but maybe...
Okay, thanks, just as I expected. We're only on the surface of this dream.
Wait a second. We were just up there. No, down there? Did we go up or down?
Don't panic. This is how dreams work. We've left Debbie's dream, but the dream is still continuing onward. I'm not sure where it'll lead us. This dream has the ability to create imaginary people, which is why people are so unwilling to wait.
If it weren't for what we just saw, Paimon might still find that a bit hard to believe.
I have a guess. If these dreams are connected, the fact that Debbie was able to realize that she was dreaming means that she is not very deep, but the space we're in has been turned upside down. Do you remember?
Oh, right! Dreams are chaotic.
That's right. It's possible that we're heading deeper into this dream now.
Right! So the answers might be waiting for us deep.
Yes, and we should get ready for whatever we may...
It looks like we may need to put something inside there.
Gather!
I taste blood.
Stabilize!
Whoa! When it rains, it seems to disappear slowly.
Yes, and it appears again as soon as the rain stops. It's less like a flower, and more like a dendral slime that's trying to keep out of sight.
Here we go again with Nahita's analogy. Boba, get them! Eat this! Huh? Are we back up here again? Wait. Paimon's confused. Are we up here or down there? Good thing we didn't fall.
Yes, we did. We just fell upwards.
That's not helping, Nahita! Paimon has no clue what's going on anymore. let the show begin. I'll protect us. Wait, weren't we already here?
This is probably Ilman.
Huh? Why would he start dreaming?
Yes, but it seems that...
Based on what we've learned so far, he must be sleeping more deep.
But fortunately, he already knows us from before, so hopefully...
Ilman!
Oh, it's you! Incredible! I didn't know you would appear in my dream, too.
Did you say dream? Wait, so you know this?
Of course. Such good things rarely happen to me in real life these days. Here, let me introduce everyone. This is Minar, my wife, who I mentioned before. And
Hello. It's a great honor.
Whoa, Dad! You know that. And what's this? Is it a new toy?
No, it's Paimon, not a toy! Anyway, now's not the time for that! Nahida.
You're right. Let me think for a bit here.
Oh, right! We didn't see him in a moment of dreams earlier.
sorry. I just had to make sure that Haidar could get a chance to see her mother. I had gotten pretty familiar with the hike, so I brought Haidar with me. I'm just glad.
Yes, I'm glad too. It must have been very hard for him. I regret not being able to fulfill my role as a wife and a mother.
No, don't talk like that. Let's leave all that unhappy stuff behind for now. Even if we're in a dream, it's still a blessing that...
What should we do now?
You can let me... I'm sorry, but I should tell you that your dream did not create us. We are real... Like the last time we met, we are still investigating this dream.
So you mean there's something nefarious with this dream as well? It seems the reunion of...
Maybe, but in all likelihood...
Oh, no, Mom, you can't leave!
I'm afraid I don't quite understand what's going... Don't worry, Haidar. Mom's not...
Minar doesn't understand, and I'm fully aware that this is a dream. So that... Never mind. It's not like I would know. I mean, I don't get any of the complicated stuff. But regardless of whether this...
Yes.
Then please, regardless of whatever caused this dream to come to pass, but does this dream...
I'm afraid so.
Okay, please, come this way. You can go even deeper into the dream by heading in this direction. I have heard that the further down you go, the more pleasant the dreams become. The answer you're looking for may also be found there.
Thank you for helping us.
You're welcome. It's not like I have any say in the matter. I'm just an ordinary person, after all. I'll be right behind you. I should at least let Otherwise, my daughter might be mad at her mother.
We're not doing something bad, are we, Nahida?
That depends on how you define good and bad.
Let's dance. again. This place is almost like a flight of stairs that connects all the dreams to...
But they appear to be getting more and more aggressive. Regular...
Right. Something's... Ilmon is clearly aware that he's dreaming. Rather than dreaming on a deeper level, he almost seemed more awake.
I believe we're on the right track. But it's not that the dreams are getting deeper. It's the owner's attached. But you would never mistake dreams for real life, right?
Sometimes, Paimon almost wishes her dreams could be real. But it's just a quick thought. It's not long before Paimon's thinking about other things, like sticky honey roast.
Listen, we're real beings living in the real world, and that's where our focus should be. This also explains the insubstantiality of our dreams, no matter what they mean. But if we decide to abandon reality and embrace our dreams, then our
Oh, wait!
your mind will begin to build the dream far more attentively, which in turn will make it feel... Do you remember how the Akasha can turn dreams into jnana energy? Constructing a realistic dream consumes a similar energy.
Does that mean there's a host of these dreams here like Milu during the Sabzeruz festival? If we wake that person up, this collective dream will end, right?
Mm-hmm, most likely. But the collective dream in Sumeru City was created by the Akasha, and now this has nothing to do with the Aranara, and humans are not capable of creating a collective dream, which means...
Huh? So, did someone manage to...
That's impossible. But they are probably a scholar of the academia who had a... Even so, how did they manage to do it? Yeah, we haven't got... Once we know their motive...
Let the show begin. Hey!
Solidify! Order guide you!
I'll protect us.
I see everything! Sharing my knowledge!
All the water that used to be here has turned into rain.
Then let's get through here before the water level rises.
We finally made it! The destination is right ahead! Wow! A new place! Well, it's just new to...
This should be the final destination.
Huh? Really? Yeah, these are just...
I have powers related to dreams, so it's usually easy for me to tell. I guess only those who have thoroughly accepted this dream will be able to come here.
There are so many people here.
Don't worry, I have...
I'll protect us.
Everyone hold hands!
Anissa's always so calm. I wish I were the same.
He's just in an ordinary dream, so it shouldn't be him.
ChaudharY has such good taste. I can never go wrong with her opinion.
No, it doesn't seem to be her.
Anissa's always so calm. I wish I were the same.
He's just in an ordinary dream, so it shouldn't be him.
Sometimes I wish HarsH could be more assertive, but I guess I'm also happy enough with the way things are.
No, it's not her, unfortunately.
You know, I've heard that plants grow better if you play music for them. And on that note, it's been a while since I last heard you play.
Sorry, I've been a little busy these last couple days. Oh, the Dendro Archon. What a pleasant surprise.
Oh, welcome, Great Dendro Archon. And your companions, too. Welcome. I'm Amira. I run the flower shop here. And this is my husband, Moses.
Yes, how may we help you?
You already know all about me. There's no need for all... Perhaps I should call you the dream's owner?
I'm sorry, Amira. It seems my research has attracted the Dendro Archon. Why don't you go back to the flower shop? I'll come help you.
Okay, of course, dear.
It appears that I was too naive to think I could deceive the Dendro Archon. To avoid looking like too much of a fool, allow me to ask the first question. How well would you say you understand this dream?
This dream was built by the Akasha, and it has the power to create imaginary people who no longer exist in the real world. As for you, you found a unique way to become the owner of this dream, going so far as to have even given up the ability to wake up again.
Given up?
Impressed? Please, tell me how you were able to arrive at such a conclusion.
It's simple. Apart from you, this space only consists of real people who are dreaming and imaginary people who are created here. Although you are here and appear no different from the others, I can't sense your dream. How can I wake up a person who's already awake?
Fascinating.
Since you're the fully awake owner of this dream, it can never collapse from you waking up. Theoretically, this should also give you absolute control over this place. I have to admit, it really doesn't get much better than that. But even knowing all of that, one question remains.
Isn't the answer right in front of you, great Dendro Archon? It's because I've dedicated my entire reality to this dream. I uploaded my entire consciousness into the Akasha when it was still running. Actually, this all started because of an accident. My original goal was not about the Akasha or a collective dream.
No. You were motivated above all to create a hyper-realistic person. The desire to reconnect with a real loved one is the one shared sentiment between all our dreamers.
That's right. However, human models are too complicated. Only the Akasha has a jnana energy supply powerful enough for me to generate and sustain my models. The Akasha is truly magnificent. If I siphoned a minuscule amount of its energy, nobody would even notice. And even this minuscule amount of energy was already more than enough for my purposes. Even using just crude methods, I was still able to train a fairly realistic person. I named my first work Amira.
Huh? You mean the
She and I entered the academia on the same day. Starting with admission procedures, we bumped into each other 6 times on just that first day. And because of that one day, we eventually went on to fall in love. We studied, our rhythm was always in step. I felt like we were 2 separate bodies that shared the same heart. However, Elazar later took her from me. Yes, I need more training samples to perfect Amira's personality. I found their details in the Akasha's database. Using the pretext of testing for mental health disorders, I implanted signaling devices in their bodies. This way I could connect them to a network, and Amira could feel their yearning. Little by little, they helped her to grow and develop a warm, human personality. To improve my efficiency and allow myself to focus on nothing but my research, I uploaded my consciousness as well, and became a part of the network.
So, technically speaking, it's not that you won't wake up, it's that you can't wake up.
Yes, because the Akasha was suddenly turned off, I lost all of my jnana energy. I became imprisoned in the very network I had constructed. At first, I panicked. But, after coming to grips with the situation, I realized that I could restart this world as long as I could find a replacement source of jnana energy.
That means everyone in the network is...
That's all there really is to it. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. I'm just saving them. I provide a beautiful dream, and in return, I harvest their jnana energy as fuel for the dream. They can wake up anytime they wish. People need to sleep anyway, so why not have some beautiful dreams while they rest?
I agree. This is the home we spent a great deal of effort on to build for ourselves.
Yeah, she's right. We're staying here of our own free will.
I don't understand this at all, but I just want to spend some more time with my family. I don't want them to be sad.
Thank you, dear. Great Dendro Archon, I hope you can understand.
You don't need to gather around here. It's all right. The great Dendro Archon is nothing if not kind and considerate towards her people. She won't interfere with what...
Uh-oh, now he's playing dirty.
It seems like I won't need you to answer my last question. You're willing to tell me all your secrets because you have nothing to... If you use real people as your weapon and turn them against their Archon, then there's nothing...
They just want to be with the people they cherish. I don't think there's anything wrong with me providing them with that opportunity. They don't wish to eternally part with their spouses and friends. What's so... If you understood humans a little better, or had also experienced firsthand the absolute devastation of loss, then perhaps you wouldn't be so cold towards us.
If you had used your talents and determination for a just cause, you could have become a sage of the new generation. Unfortunately, you've committed one of the 6 cardinal sins of the Academia by attempting the forbidden and fearing none. You equated people's feelings with cold jnana energy and deprived them of the pain that they have to face. You lured them into these dreams, and even now, remain completely unaware of how evil all of this truly is.
Pain? Luring? Those kinds of things haven't existed here from the moment this world was created.
She's right here. This is Ilmon's child, Haidar.
Huh? My daughter? What's wrong with her?
This dream relies on a set network, which means that only those with devices planted in their bodies can enter this world. Carefully think back and retrace your
I secretly went back to the mountainside with Haidar. Minar was already... You mean...
No, because unlike you, the moment you came into this dream, it created a Haidar to real... So, tell me.
She's still out there on the mountains.
That's right. And she must have been terrified to see her father not in his right mind. Not to mention the monsters in that area.
If Haidar's still out...
What are you talking about, Dad? I don't understand.
I must wake up right now.
Oh.
It seems the others have also remembered something. People try to avoid pain and stay in their perceived bubbles of safety out of an instinct to protect themselves. This is human nature. However, why are there still so many people who don't only live for themselves? They have families, loved ones, friends, and communities. But in this dream, you showed them only the most comfortable and soothing things. This entire world it's all just a well-divided...
It seems like I've stayed in the dream for too long.
I still have so many things I haven't done.
Huh. I thought gods didn't understand humans. That would have explained why they created such a flawed world where countless I didn't expect you to arrive at the answer through sheer power of observation. If you wanted to spend a little time in the waking world, go right ahead. In any case, I wanted to spend some time alone with Amira. As long as this dream continues to exist, you'll come back. Humans aren't as strong as you think. And even if you're a god, they won't always listen to you. It's time to purge all the extraneous data and noise.
Monsters, be careful! All of you, please get out of here and find somewhere safe.
I am the master of this dream. I can create endless waves of monsters with the snap of a finger. Don't worry, they'll wake up before they get hurt. Amira doesn't like to see others in pain. If you know what's good for you, leave now!
Stabilize! The Temple of Wisdom! Everyone hold hands!
Gather!
Boba, get them!
You haven't won just yet. This dream is mine! If I go into hiding here, not even an Archon can ever find me. And as long as people yearn for happiness, they will return here and rebuild this paradise!
Hey, stop! What's that? The dream is spiraling out of control and is collapsing now.
Oh no. Amira! Amira! Amira!
Mira, are you all right?
I don't feel well.
No, no, no!
Get away from there! Don't ruin my flowers!
What should I do? Where'd it go?
He left because he doesn't want you anymore.
Eat this!
Just shut up!
Just decide for yourself.
I'll protect us. Come on, we can do it.
Stop bossing me around.
Nice and spicy. Make yourselves at home.
Nothing to fear. Gather.
Am I? I'm not Amira.
Glad that's over. But what happened to...
He's not very... All the people... It's terrible.
Even Paimon's freaked out.
The good news is that the chaos... Now we only need to wake up the people here.
Amira. They're all gone. It was just a big dream after all. I couldn't change my fate. And my knowledge turned out to be useless.
Do you still think this is our...
I don't care. The jnana energy used to sustain this dream has all been transformed into monsters. This dream let me disappear with Amira.
It seems that everything that's happened is too much for...
I think seeing Amira turn into a monster was punishment enough for him. After comprehending the hollowness of the unreal, it's time to revisit the meaning...
Existence?
Using my knowledge of the Akasha, I have a way to extract your consciousness from here and put it inside a knowledge capsule. The Academia has probably kept your body, so you should be able to wake up soon.
No need. Just let me disappear.
This isn't compassion. I won't let you escape your punishment by simply As for your life after that, it'll be up to you. Alright, Traveler and Paimon. We can finally wrap up this whole thing.
What's wrong, Nahida?
Oh, nothing. Let's tell the people here to gather at a moment of dreams after they wake up.
Oh, great. You're awake. Everybody has started to wake up. And from the looks of it...
Yes, though it took there will be many people gathering here shortly, so please do your best to... I need to go to the Academia with them now.
Are we going to ask about that scholar?
Yes, but it may take some time for him to wake up after his consciousness returns to his body. We can leave the rest to the mantra.
It's the great Dendro Archon. How can I help you?
I would like to check the registration records of a ChaudharY scholar. He should be in an unconscious state right now.
Okay, just a moment. Sorry to keep you waiting, Dendro Archon. We have confirmed that there's a scholar named Bainuni who's been unconscious for a while. The cause was improper operation of the He hasn't regained consciousness yet, and is still receiving treatment at Bimarstan.
Huh? Isn't his name
I guess he didn't want to be recognized or bothered, but please, give the knowledge stored in this to the mantra and ask them to import it into Bainuni's brain.
Understood. But for safety reasons...
It's simple. This contains his consciousness. It's long been trapped inside of a dream. He's committed an act that affected the safety of Sumeru. After he wakes up, Alan...
I see. I'll take care of this right away.
Nope. All right. Everyone should have gathered at a moment of dreams by now. Let's head back.
Let's be quiet and just listen in. I wonder what she's going to say.
Hello, all of you who have... I'm sorry for interrupting your beautiful dreams. I may have acted a little cold. Dreams have amazing power. They inspire us to but dreams also have the potential to exploit people, confuse the senses, and as I've said before, I'm still learning and cannot fully but just take a good look around you, and you'll see many other people who... You should be proud that you've been able to gather here, and the path of life is long, and it's hard for us to see the destination. What's the meaning of life? What's the purpose of my existence? Of course, the most comfortable choice is to stop progressing. Give up thinking, and just keep repeating. Whenever you have such thoughts, just look at the people. Some people work hard all day so that their families can have a hot meal on the table at night. Some people travel all over the world in order to create art that resonates with all of Teyvat. Some venture in search of the world's secrets to prevent rapidly approaching, yet still unknown Life is not just about yourself. Each and every one of your actions shapes you. Look, friends and family will remember what you've done. And even some people you've never met may benefit. Therefore, many people will strive forward to forge new paths. Once you begin your journey on that same difficult yet rewarding path, you'll come to know the answers to those big existential questions. Yet they will no longer... But if you were to believe that life is nothing but an empty, ephemeral dream, then that's also the only thing it'll ever become. You're free to choose how you want to live your lives, but as your Archon, I should first make this information known to In the end, it's up to you whether you...
Nahida said she wanted to speak with us alone. It seems like she went to the plaza in front of the academia.
Well, he's very good at manipulating the weaknesses of human nature. But perhaps that dream was incredibly beautiful and enticing. But as long as he can still wake up, you can still move. Huh? What makes you say that?
Right! You said that you didn't understand human feelings, but we saw how you consider your speech just now really connected with everything.
Thank you. I've heard a lot of sad stories along this journey, and several of them. You can't say that the victims of the dream really did anything wrong, and what they wanted was also not unreasonable. That's why I could understand them when they tried to resist us and protect the dream. But all of my understanding and stirred feelings probably can't even account for even what. I don't think this 1% can be seen as an example of what you call empathy.
You're too hard on yourself, that's for sure.
Alright. I suppose going out into the world will help my confidence grow. I've learned that emotions are nothing like knowledge. Bainuni, or Moses, said that I had never personally felt the pain of loss. The moment I entered the dream, I felt like I was wrapped in a blanket. It was so warm that it felt like I had returned to... But when I opened my eyes, the feeling was gone without a trace. If I have to make an analogy for it, I would say I can no longer see words on a piece of paper after they have been erased, but I can still see the slight indentations of where the words had been written. But now that I've experienced this dream, I think I can say with confidence it's enough that I can tell I was once supported by that warmth, and its existence has allowed... If I dwell too much on its exact nature, I would be putting the cart before the... I gave a speech to inspire my people. So if I were to fail to live up to those words myself, then that would be too embarrassing.
Hey, what's with that serious?
You keep looking like there's something you want to say. Is there anything you want to tell me? Okay, since we just woke up, let's stretch a little bit. A new day is about to begin.